You might be wondering what this giant building right in the heart of the city is.
To the sideline in 3v3 action. The man of the hour, the guy everyone wants to see, the hops of a shooting guard, the strength of a 7-footer, and the handle of a lead guard. And y'all give it up for Zion Williamson. Let's go!
Be up on Zion.
Hey! Whose bat is that?
Three-point basket. No good.
Trail.
They're getting right to it with the quick score.
0-2. Don't let him shoot that!
You got him.
No!
Automatic bucket.
Oh, that's not how it's taken.
What kind of party is it? Block party. Get up. Get down. A little out of your range, don't you think?
Ball up!
Misses the shot. That's a hold out here. Somebody gotta show me a replay.
Come on!
Flawless.
Push him up!
6-7.
Knock it down!
The coach in me loves the ball movement. Hey! Defense is looking locked in. They're playing hot potato with the rock. Finish your breakfast. You gotta get a body on him.
Get there!
Make making a play. Spins back.
He's open. He's open.
Unselfish play. Love that team connection.
Get there. I got him.
Nada. Nah.
Come on, get it.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Pull it, pull it.
Zipping that ball around.
Come to me, come to me.
Off target from three-point land.
Get it.
Can't knock in the train.
Get there, get there.
He's open. He's open.
No respect for his range.
Good board.
Don't let him shoot that.
Gotta keep shooting, I guess. Wow, what a shot for MP. Plus, he's already halfway back on D. Chairman of the board. He's running things inside. The name of the game is buckets. He said, give me that. Everybody gets a touch. What is this, practice? Where's the D? Second chance opportunity. A couple more buckets, and we can all go home. Stay tuned to find out if the defense can stop him from shutting it down. Getting personal with the rim. Is that fast food? This game might be ending early. For the win!
Looking good, MP.
You running late, MP? Kidding.
It's going in!
Set up, set up.
Don't worry. Yeah, that's all you. Press him up.
I can't even watch this. Nice shot.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Come on, MP.
It's your night tonight.
Soft, MP.
This is anyone's game tonight. Look out there, MP. Congrats.
And it's all happening in Minnesota from the Target Center in Minneapolis. The Kings taking on the Timberwolves. For the Kings, they sit number 7 in the West, holding their own with good company, and they're just getting started. Timberwolves, Kings, coming right up. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. A moment here now to see the numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. Keegan Murray is out there with Taj Gibson. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. And for Minnesota, the chosen one out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward. Richard, at what part of the season do these road trips become more grueling?
I'd say right about now. You're over halfway through the season. The aches and pains start to set in. Not being in your bed, though, that can be the toughest part.
Murray outside. Monk kicks to DeRozan. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Fox. Back to Alvarado. Pass to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Now, I asked him the approach they're going to take with De'Aaron Fox, and Coach said that Fox's speed is the big challenge. He said we're dealing with maybe the fastest player in the league, so we've got to be high energy at the defensive end. They know they have their work cut out for them. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Alvarado. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Driving inside. Back to Alvarado. Clock at 6. Screen by McDaniel. Alvarado finds McDaniel. Edwards can't hit. Now, here's Fox. He's defended by Alvarado. Fox, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Monk with the ball, now defended by Alvarado. Got that one up quick.
And you see the improvement in that mid-range game by Monk. He really wants to be a knockdown threat from all three levels on the floor.
Now here's McDaniel. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Alvarado passes to Reed. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Edwards from downtown. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. The shot's good from Monk.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Alvarado with it. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. Launches a 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Murray. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Fox. Minnesota with the rebound. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Gonna be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Now Fox after the missed 3 from Alvarado. Monk left side. And then Monk with the dunk.
Injecting energy into his team. That is what Malik Monk does.
Out to Edwards. Now Alvarado. His average of about 35.5 points a game is pretty astounding, but one that he's worked very hard for. Here's Alvarado. Here's Reed. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's DeRozan. Nothing on the board. Shoots the 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Wizards. Alexander Walker finds Alvarado. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Murray outside. Outside DeRozan. All sorts of time. He gets that one.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And the basket by Alvarado.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
The Kings trail by 4. And the Kings, RJ, with back-to-back seasons of 40-plus wins.
This is a huge step forward for the Sacramento Kings, Kevin. It had been 16 years since they achieved that feat. But now, with this strong nucleus, there's a lot more optimism in Sacramento, and rightfully so.
Now, here's Monk. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Here's Fox. And the basket is good.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Alvarado passes to Reed. 1:49 left here in the first quarter. Here's Alvarado. He's got 7. Reed gets the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Garza's checked in, and it's Joe Ingles in for McDaniels. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Lenz checked in for Gibson. Trey Lyles comes in for Keegan Murray. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Ellison for Malik Monk.
And Fox is so slick with the handles. I love watching him show off like this.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Wizards was terrific. He scored 40 points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. He put on a show. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And Minnesota has possession. Sacramento able to drain the three. Pass to Edwards from outside the arc. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Fox, no good.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautiful.
And that one, good.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 4, and we'll be back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Minnesota?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. DeRozan out there with Robinson. Then it's Ellis. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Robinson. Alvarado grabs the board.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Edwards loves it in there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
McLaughlin, the pass to Huerter. It's Robinson high post. Pass to Huerter. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Huerter's got 6.
And Huerter's confidence is really impressive. He believes every 3 he takes is going in.
Ingles finds Alvarado. Pass to DiVincenzo. Over Ellis. The shot's good from DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's McLaughlin. Softly drops in the floater. McLaughlin's got his first basket.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
They get it back. The Kings trail by 5. Over in the corner, Ellis. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, the chosen one.
while most players can dominate with their scoring ability, he has done it with his passing. No doubt that he is the catalyst for this team on offense. And when players are cutting or moving to open space, he has found them.
Lyles checked in for the Kings. Here's Alvarado. Off target from outside. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lyles a screen on McDaniels. DeRozan's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 5. Here's Alvarado. It's hauled in by Lyles.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Reed kicks to DiVincenzo. And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court. The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's McLaughlin. He averages about 5 points a game. Here's DeRozan. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. DeRozan's got his second bucket.
Working to find the high percentage look. DeRozan makes sure he converts.
That one goes. Count it.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to McLaughlin. Good ball movement here by the Kings. The 17-footer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And, Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Kings are holding each other accountable. De'Aaron Fox says we have to be able to get on guys. We need to be as consistent as possible. Domantas Sabonis says we're pushing each other. And if teammates see me and Fox going at each other and speaking up, it's going to make them lock in and fight stronger too. Kevin?
David, right? They serve as a great example. Thank you. Sacramento again missing.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Alvarado passes to McDaniels. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Fox. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Alvarado. Screen by McDaniels. Alvarado with it. 15 points in the game. Got a piece of it. Outside, Fox. Offline with his 3. Minnesota leading by 10. Now Alvarado. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Lets it go from deep. Sacramento grabs the miss. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
Ellis can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here he goes. Bucket is good. Alvarado's got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Ellis. Scoreless thus far. Up top, Fox. He's defended by Alvarado. Timberwolves leading by 12. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Alvarado. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Back to McDaniel. Traps in the tray. McDaniel's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Murray. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. McDaniels passes to Alvarado. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. McDaniels a screen on Murray. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And here is Fox. Shot to stop the run. He's off on that one.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
Acclimating to the league is not that easy. These guys are already accepting the challenges and the rigors of the NBA, and they're crushing it. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which rookie might take even another step and separate himself from the pack. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
Ah, it's so cool in here.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Reed is out there with McDaniels. Then it's the chosen one. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker. In at the 3, the small forward. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And it's good for 2.
And Murray knows how to execute inside. You cannot give him these opportunities.
Hey, RJ, what about Keegan Murray? He made the immediate impact in the NBA as a rookie, setting a record for three-point shots made, and he has continued to build on it.
A bit of a surprise as the 4th overall pick in the 2020 draft. Murray was the right fit. Big part of Sacramento ending that 17-year playoff drought.
Now, here's DeRozan. A pass to Fox. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Fox has got 11 points.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
Alvarado passes to Edwards. Reed with a screen on Monk. Here's Edwards. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Here's Alvarado. Rebound by the Kings. Gibson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
The lefty, De'Aaron Fox, boy, I am happy I do not have to check him.
Richard, you talk about the fastest players in the league. De'Aaron Fox is in the running, and I say that literally.
Kevin, he is at his best when he is attacking the lane. He's a lefty that is a tremendous finisher, and his floater, arguably, might be the best in the game.
Here's Alvarado. He's got 20.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Fox passes to DeRozan. Back to Fox. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Fox has got 9 points in the quarter. Here's Alvarado. Lays it up off the glass.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Monk kicks to Gibson. Sacramento moving it around. Floats it up for Monk. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Alvarado. 25 points in the game. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
The Kings trail by 10. Monk outside. Pass to Murray. Back to Monk. Outside, Fox. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Fox with the jam.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
Alvarado passes to McDaniels. Back to Alvarado. And here is McDaniel. Good as the jump shot falls. McDaniels got 5. Sacramento's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Murray outside. Now, here's Fox. He's got 21. Over Alvarado. Fox, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Timberwolves lead.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Fox. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Monk outside for the 3. Alvarado grabs the board. Alvarado's got 11 rebounds in the game. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here on free throw coming up.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Looking at who's out. Minnesota shooting a superb 63% from the field. On the court for Sacramento, we've got Ellis. Lyles out there with DeRozan. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
Alvarado with it. And he makes good on the layup. Alvarado's got 9 points now in just the second half.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
McLaughlin, the pass to Huerter. Ellis kicks to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Reed. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Vincent, the pass to Alvarado. Pass to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Back to Alvarado. And the wide open shot from Reed. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, if they're doubling you, then you know someone is open to shoot. So smart move passing it out.
Here's McLaughlin. To the middle. It's deflected. Alvarado with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. To the inside. McDaniels takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
DeRozan's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the basket by Alvarado. Alvarado's got 4 this quarter.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
McLaughlin, the pass to Lyles. Pass to Ellis. Lyles sets a screen for Ellis. Here's McLaughlin. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Now Alvarado. Off with the layup. Huerter on the wing. Defended by Alexander Walker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Richard, who do you think is the most impactful player right now?
That's all you.
And here is Fox. Outside Gibson. Pass to Monk. Gibson setting the pick for Monk. Beyond the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Reeves got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Alexander Walker finds Edwards. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Fox. Monk grabs the board. Monk's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A pass to Fox. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Timberwolves leading by 22. Alvarado passes to Edwards. Back to Alvarado. He takes it in. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. And here are the Kings now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Minnesota.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the chosen one.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Alvarado.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Gibson. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker with the ball. Pass to Alvarado. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.
These box scores look like a video game.
Being an all-star as a rookie is really hard. MP deserves it, though. He's a really good player.
Good job, MP. I see.
Come on, MP.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
ready to go get it? Catch you at halftime.
Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work.
Like those kicks, MP?
MP, you're my favorite player, man. Always deliver.
The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel, determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce. And a look at the stats for him.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
And the starting group for Chicago. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Alvarado in at the point. All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is #1 for me. What teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
Well, we've touched on it in prior broadcasts. MP has spent the last few games with a #1 priority of trying to keep others involved.
I like what we've seen lately from MP. He's distributing the ball and creating easy scoring opportunities for his teammates. That said, I do not think he's satisfied. He'd tell you that his playmaking needs to reach another level.
And hats off to MP, who was selected to his first All-Star team.
And he's not just in it, he's a starter. To do that in your first All-Star game appearance is a huge accomplishment.
Reid to screen on Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Alvarado, the pass to Reid. Shoots over Vucevic. Chicago with a rebound. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Pass to Giddey. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
And Alvarado gets it to go.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
You can see the long, lanky frame of Josh Giddey on display.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, They are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Allie, what do you have to say?
And one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. It's back to the basics, guys.
Allie, thank you. Outside, Williams. With the fadeaway. Vucevic's shot is off.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
McDaniels passes to Reed. Alvarado outside. It's Edwards on the wing. The three. Gets the three to fall.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands. You let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Outside Giddey. Outside Horton Tucker. The three ball. Reed with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
It's Giddey on the wing. Alvarado defending. And that one's good. Giddey. Giddey's got 6. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Alvarado. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
And White has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Horton Tucker. It's Vucevic, high post. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Let's remember we're talking about a fundamentally sound player. Nikola Vucevic gifted at fooling defenders with that pump fake.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Horton Tucker.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Reed, a screen on Giddey. Alvarado, the pass to Reed. Shoots over Vucevic. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
Pass to Dosunmu. Outside Giddey. High arcing shot. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Alvarado, the pass to Reed. Back to Alvarado. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. Six on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. And that one's good. 11 points in the game.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Giddey passes to Williams. Outside Giddey. Outside Williams. Now here's Giddey. The D's right on him. Sinks that one from the post. Giddey's got 8.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Minnesota has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Count that one.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Bulls trail by 5. Picked by Vucevic. 11 feet out. Misses off the left iron. For Minnesota, they've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Smith passes to Horton Tucker. Vucevic in the post. Pass to ball. The 3 is up. Alvarado with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 7. the rim for two with the D all over him.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Dosunmu with it. Vucevic, a screen on DiVincenzo. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Well, Vucevic has a great understanding of the pick-and-roll game, and his experience paying off there.
Outside Edwards. The three, DiVincenzo. Nails it from three.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
52 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's Ball. Alvarado defending. And here's Horton Tucker. Back to Ball. Just 4 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Vucevic's shot is off.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. Vucevic, a screen on Edwards. Horton Tucker, solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Alvarado outside. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. More 2K action in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the court for Chicago, we've got Smith, Torrey Craig out there with Taylor Horton Tucker. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Ball in at point guard. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Kings played some superb basketball. He came away with 34 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly, and he's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
Dosunmu for three. Alvarado's got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let them get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And Ball gets it to go.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Alvarado outside. DiVincenzo on the wing. Alvarado outside. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards, no good.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Craig up top. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Bulls. They've stalled a little bit, looking to get something started and make a move up the ladder.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some critics have said they're playing way above their heads, but I think we're just learning how great this team is.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for Anthony Edwards. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And it's Ball off the drive. And Ball throws it down.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside and finishes with power.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Alvarado outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Drops in the 3. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Craig passes to Duarte, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Reed, good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Reed finds McDaniels. Reed to screen on Ball. Outside Reed. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Alvarado. He had 34 points in the win against Sacramento. They grabbed their own miss. That's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. The field for the three-point contest is just about set. And no matter what the final list looks like, it's going to be an incredible competition.
It just always is. The winner gets to stake claim as best shooter in the world. And that's a title lots of guys in this league really want.
He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
The voting is just about over. We'll keep you updated. This is just a tremendous list.
And each year that passes by, it becomes more and more difficult to pick a field. So many talented shooters in the NBA right now.
Alvarado, left side. Back to Ingles. Shoots. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Ingles. Reed's got 6.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Williams. Outside White. Hits the trifecta. White's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is
Alvarado outside. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Williams into the lane. And he lays it up and in. He's got 5.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Alvarado with it. Guarded now by Williams. Alvarado outside. Back to Ingles. Can't get it to drop. Giddey with a defensive effort. White, the pass to Giddey. Now Vucevic. Pass to Horton Tucker. Picked by Vucevic. Goes up on the wing. Horton Tucker can't hit.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Reed, good. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Outside, Williams. Giddey finds White. We've got 33 seconds left in the second. Three-pointer, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Alvarado outside. 19 seconds left in the first half.
Come on, box him out, man.
Outside, Ingles. Alvarado with it. Guarded now by Williams. Ingles from outside. The shot won't fall. And so it's Minnesota, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Chicago Bulls.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
The voting process will be wrapping up soon. Finally. Excited to see which players make the cut.
Same. In fact, I might suit up and try some dunks I've been working on.
Of the trampoline variety, no doubt.
You've been spying on me, Ernie?
You don't want to know. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. The Timberwolves lead by 18. McDaniels out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Alvarado in at the point. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. White. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. White's got 5 now. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Pass to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from deep. 11 points in the game.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Outside Giddey. Horton Tucker on the wing. Covered by Alexander Walker. Horton Tucker can't hit. The Timberwolves lead by 19. Here's McDaniels. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Patrick Williams. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, McDaniels.
There is simply no substitute for what Jaden McDaniels gives you on the defensive end every night. This guy is elite.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. White, the pass to Vucevic. Misses from close range. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Vucevic, a screen on Edwards. White, the pass to Vucevic. Nails the baby hook. Vucevic has got 6.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
Stolen by Giddey. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside White. From downtown. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game, and they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
The Bulls have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Horton Tucker on the wing. Outside, Williams for 3. Connects from downtown. 10 points for him.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Alvarado. He takes it in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Talen Horton Tucker. Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And Minnesota with some changes. Garza comes in for Reed. And it's DiVincenzo in for Alexander Walker. Now here's Giddey, tightly guarded. Launches a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot's going to make him so dangerous.
Edwards, that's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Bulls trail by 21. Outside Giddey. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
DeSumo, he's checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for Giddey. Alvarado outside. Outside Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Alvarado outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. On the court for Chicago. Giddey and White pair to make the backcourt. Williams and Vucevic are inside. And it's DeSumo in at the 3, the small forward. Giddey passes to Williams. From outside, off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Alvarado right side. Out to the right wing. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Up top, Giddey. And here comes the break. And Alvarado gets it to go. Alvarado's got 36 points.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Now here's White. Lets it go from 11. And he can't bank that one in. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Here's Alvarado. And there it is for him. Alvarado's got 38 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Giddey. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer, Vucevic. To end the run. Ooh, and a nice layup by Giddey.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Alvarado, the pass to Garza. Alvarado with it. They set the screen. Good! Another from 3.
Defenses around the NBA have to deal with his three-point marksmanship, and he's already proven in his rookie year there's very little you can do to slow him down.
It's been a lot of fun to watch him expand his skills this season, and lo and behold, he now holds the 4th spot all-time for three-pointers in a rookie campaign. Miller, a screen on Giddey. And again for 3.
Well, as the three-point bombs just keep raining down, he just moved up one more rung on the all-time list for three-pointers in a rookie season.
Well, you got to think he's going to be one of the biggest draft picks in the last decade, maybe 2. Hard to argue with how he's approached his three-point prowess.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Minnesota's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter. He drops it from range. Alvarado's got 47 points.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Let's go with a 3. Connects again from distance.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now number 2 all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie season. I mean, he has been impressive.
Well, we're talking about some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be witnessing a generational talent.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And tonight, a fantastic effort to deliver their 48th win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the chosen one.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Pass to Vucevic.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
That one's off. Dillingham's checked in for Miller. And the Bulls also making a change. Horton Tucker's checked in. He hits the 2nd from the line.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Alvarado outside. Over to the wing. 17 seconds left in the 4th. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Vincent. Lets it go from the wing. Williams grabs the board. White with it. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.
one of the greatest shooting seasons a rookie has ever had.
The game has beat